The gym was almost silent. Just the soft echo of a basketball bouncing against the wooden floor and the faint squeak of shoes sliding across it. A young boy stood near the three-point line, holding the ball tightly in his hands. His fingers adjusted their grip, his breath slow but focused. He shot. Miss. The ball hit the rim and rolled away, making a hollow sound that lingered in the quiet space. That boy was Stephen Curry. But back then, he wasn't a superstar. He wasn't even considered special. In high school, around 2006, recruiters overlooked him. But every evening, the gym lights would flicker on, and there he was again. You could almost smell the polished wood, feel the slight stickiness of sweat in the air, hear the repetitive rhythm: bounce, pause, shoot. Bounce, pause, shoot. Hundreds of shots, thousands of attempts. His father, Del Curry, would quietly watch, sometimes correcting his posture, sometimes just standing there in silence. There were no grand speeches, just small nods, quiet encouragement. In 2009, when he entered the NBA, doubts didn't disappear. Injuries followed him. In 2011 and 2012, ankle problems threatened his career. There were nights when he sat alone after games, ice wrapped around his ankle, staring at the floor, wondering if his journey would end before it truly began. But something inside him remained steady. Not loud, not dramatic, just consistent. Then came 2014. Something shifted. The sound of the crowd grew louder. The ball no longer just bounced. It sang through the net. Three-point shots became his signature. Confidence replaced doubt. But it didn't come suddenly. It came quietly, built over years. In 2015, he led the Golden State Warriors to an NBA championship. The arena roared. Cameras flashed. But if you looked closely, you could still see that same boy, focused, calm, present. And in 2016, he became the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. But here's what most people don't notice. It wasn't a single moment that made him successful. It was the journey, the slow, quiet, often unnoticed journey. And this idea isn't just a story. It's backed by science. Researchers Su-Chi Huang and Jennifer Aker from Stanford Graduate School of Business published research in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, showing that people who focus on the journey rather than just the outcome are more likely to stay motivated and achieve long-term success. They found that when people pay attention to small progress, the feeling of improvement, the rhythm of effort, they experience deeper satisfaction. Not the loud excitement of winning, but the warm, steady fulfillment of growing. Think about that for a moment. The quiet satisfaction of doing something better today than yesterday. The soft feeling of progress. That's where real success lives. And to experience that, one powerful quality must be developed: patience. Patience isn't just waiting. It's the ability to stay calm while things are slowly coming together. Imagine waking up early, the air slightly cool, the world still half asleep. You sit with your work, your practice, your goals. There's no applause, no recognition, just you and the process. That's where patience grows. To build it, start by noticing small wins, the slight improvement in your skill, the small habit you followed today, the quiet discipline you kept when no one was watching. Let yourself feel it. Because when you feel progress, you stay on the journey. But there's also something that quietly works against us. Impatience. That restless feeling that says, "Why am I not there yet?" It rushes you. It distracts you. It makes you compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. To control impatience, slow yourself down, literally. Pause during your day. Take a breath. Notice where you are. Remind yourself, this moment matters. Because success isn't waiting for you at the end. It's happening right now. In the effort, in the learning, in the persistence. The philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. And habits are built in quiet moments. Not in grand achievements, but in small, repeated actions." So how can you bring this into your own life? First, create a daily ritual. It could be as simple as 20 minutes of focused work. Sit in the same place at the same time. Let your mind associate that space with growth. Over time, it becomes easier, natural, almost comforting. Second, track your progress, not your results. Write down what you did today. Not what you achieved, but what effort you gave. When you look back, you'll see a journey, not just outcomes. Third, celebrate quietly. After completing something small, pause, smile, feel it. You don't need loud celebrations, just a moment of acknowledgement. That warmth will keep you going. And as you move forward, remember this. Success is not a finish line you suddenly cross. It's the soft echo of effort repeated every day. It's the calm focus in a quiet room. It's the sound of a ball bouncing again and again and again. Just like that young boy in the empty gym. Not chasing success, but living it, one shot at a time.